Working memory is an incredibly important skill for our students, and there are some strategies that we can teach them to be able to improve those skills. I'm Carrie, I'm a mental health counselor turned school counselor, and I teach executive functioning skills to kids all the time. If we want kids to improve their working memory skills, we have to first teach them what working memory is. I explain it like it's a sticky note for your brain. It's a place where you can jot things down long enough to use them. But we can also teach them strategies that they can use in the moment to improve their working memory. Some of these might seem a little bit basic, but we actually have to teach kids how to do them. They don't just come to school knowing how to do it. So the first one is taking notes. Kids have to be taught how to do this. We have to teach them how to identify the important information and be able to realize what they're going to need later. This could be for information, it could be for directions, it could be for steps, anything that they're going to need to hold on to just free up their mental space for other things. We also want to teach them how to chunk information. We do this all the time, especially if we need to remember a phone number, right? We might remember the first 3 numbers and then the last 4 numbers, and that's how we repeat it to ourselves. But kids don't just know how to do that. We have to teach them how to do it. So instead of having to remember a 7-digit number, we might teach them to remember it like a phone number. Rehearsal is also really helpful for this, just repeating back the instructions, repeating back the steps. I like to add a second step to that and maybe add a little jingle or a tune to it because kids really do well when we incorporate music. Even if it's something simple like you're going to need your pencil, your notebook, and your folder before you come to the carpet, we might just say pencil, notebook, folder. Simple. It's a little song, but they can sing it back to themselves to help them retain that information. And to visualize the steps that they're going to go through if that's what they're working on. So maybe we've given them 3 steps for instructions. We're going to have them visualize what it's going to look like to do all of those steps before we send them off. We also just want to teach them to make connections to other things that they know or they've already learned. This could be something like just drawing a symbol to represent something. You know the symbol, it's familiar to you, and it'll help you remember what you're trying to hold on to. Like an acronym, like Roy G. Biv. That's the perfect example of working memory. It helps you hold on to the colors of the rainbow with a simple new. The goal here is just to give students strategies that they can use to help them be successful in the classroom, whether it's making up a little song, drawing pictures on their notes, or just taking notes. We just want to give them the skills to help them be successful, hold on to the information that they need so that they're not having to feel stressed asking everyone again, what do I do now? What do I do now? What's the next step? We want them to feel empowered to be successful on their own.